Good morning, everybody. I'd like to share with you a story about a couple I knew. One was in transition and the amazing things that happened. Mother Mary Locket, Mother Mary came down, Archangel Michael, the mom and spirit came. And anyway, this couple, Todd and Luke, so in love. One of the things that I learned from hanging out with them as a weekly, I would go over there to uh, do energy work for for Luke, who had cancer. And Todd was a physician and he wanted to do everything he could to heal and cure Luke. But the thing that I learned from them was love. They showed the amazing love and kindness that they gave each other. And I got to witness this as a couple that any couple would just aspire to share, just how they treated each other kindly, generously, took care of each other. So, some of the things that happened during my experience as an energy medicine practitioner, I was not their hospice nurse, but it was kind of a friend of a friend. I went over to do the work here. Put Luke on a massage table, and I'd be doing my singing bowls. One day I was doing my singing bowls after we did the work at the table on the table, and actually the singing bowls are sometimes the favorite of the client. They always love that. Anyway, but the mother in spirit, Luke's mother came and just right here as I'm doing the singing bowls, and she said thank you, and just like thank you and over, and she was so present and so palpable, and I still remember it to this day because it was almost like so dense. Actually, the feeling of her, it was so dense, and I could see her like a human, even though I know she was in spirit, but she just came right here to let me know thank you. So that was beautiful. Another time, uh, Luke was on the table and I was doing some I think I was holding the back of his head, and he said, who's the man with the sword? And we all know Archangel Michael comes with a sword. But the thing is, Archangel Michael came so close, and Luke had forgotten his Catholic upbringing about who Archangel Michael was. But it was just amazing that Michael came. We didn't call him in, he just came. And then another time I was working with him, and I had called in Mother Mary. And when I did, and I just call in different people as we're working, and I did, and this big, I say big, it was a white cloud, and like the cloud in the sky came down and covered him, us both. I mean, both of us covered us in the white cloud. Now, also there was two little chihuahuas in a chair in the same room, just a few feet over. And she also, Mother Mary, put a cloud over the dogs in the chair. And this lasted for like 10 minutes or so, maybe even longer. But it was quite palpable. It was amazing about the being in this cloud and the dogs in the cloud. And I didn't ask about the dogs. She just did the dogs. So I thought that was amazing. She just automatically did the dogs. So then, now here's an amazing part. uh, Todd, his partner or his husband, gave me this little necklace. It has a rose in the front. It has a M on the back with a cross. Now you barely see it. This is so tiny, you guys. You can see it's about the size of my fingernail. It's really tiny. But inside, you can flip it open, and inside is, the Mother Mary that we always think of. Oops. There. Okay. So I would wear this, thinking of them. And I knew that Luke was getting close to his transition time. Now, although I wasn't his hospice nurse, they would call me and just, ask questions and things like that. And at that point, Todd wanted everything to be more private. So anyway, I was wearing this, thinking of them. And one day the locket would not close. It was just staying open. No matter what I did, I'd close it. It would stay open. And most of the time I had a harder time even opening it. So anyway, that day though, I'd close it, but it would open again, and it stayed open pretty much all day. And at the end of the day, I think it was 4 o'clock, Luke passed. And I knew that he was going to pass because the locket didn't close. I knew that portal was opening for him. And that was just a symbol of the portal opening. Now, I would wear, I mean, that's beautiful, I think. And unfortunately, Todd, his husband, was devastated when he passed and ended up taking his own life, I would say a month or two later. I'm still waiting to hear from Todd in the spirit world. This was 12 years ago, and I'm hoping to hear from them maybe now because I'm talking about them. And I feel like it's okay. By the way, I do get the feeling that it's all okay. It's all okay. So they're together. I feel his mother also, they're all together. It's okay. So I just thought that was a nice story to share with you today, how the spirit world will jump in when we have that intention. They jump in with a mother coming, Archangel Michael, Mother Mary with the healing clouds, and then the locket that wouldn't close. So anyway, you guys, hope you have a wonderful day. And I think what I learned is about love, this couple that loved each other so much. All right. Bye-bye. Thank you.